All right, so somebody had a question on the mod matrix and assigning a CC to global tempo, and it kind of made sense to just do a quick tutorial on the mod matrix in general. So I'm gonna go ahead and assign a CC to global tempo, which currently is set at 86. The first thing you need to know is what are you gonna send in? So we can do that two ways. We can either go to the MIDI monitor by holding Shift and Config, and then we can send our CC through. Or if you don't want to do it that way, you can go to the mod matrix directly, double tap mod, pick a slot. I'm going to do slot 1, which is currently empty, and then scroll down to learn. Send your CC in, which is 46 channel 1, assign it, and now we can move on to the next step. Or if you didn't want to do learn, you can just manually pick it. So here under type, you have CC note, note on. We're just going to leave it at CC. You have note number, CC number, that kind of thing. And select your MIDI channel. You can do 1 through 16 or all. So on a track, we do actually have to assign, in a multi-track, we have to assign whatever's coming in to one of the 8 tracks. And so to do that, they're currently disabled. We would just pick a track. This is going to be global tempo, so it doesn't matter which track we pick, but if we wanted to, we could select multiple tracks and assign this incoming CC to whatever mapping we have chosen here in this slot. Forward out, we're going to leave off. You could change that CC into a different CC, so I could change 46 into, say, CC 13 and send it out. We're not going to do that, so we hit back. And then these are a little misordered. Destination 1, and then amount and offset. So if we choose an internal destination, you've got a long list of them here. We're not going to use these. We're going to go past internal destinations. You have 2 of them that you can choose, so 1 and 2 internal. We're going to go to parameter destination, and you can see parameter destination number 1. And here's our list. And we're going to go all the way down to global tempo, and we assign it. Now, the way each parameter and destination works is you may or may not have the full 0 to 127 CC range to send. You may not have to send all of that. So in the case of global tempo, every CC value is 1 more beat per minute. And so if I don't make any alterations currently, it will send the lowest BPM on Oxy is 20, so it'll send 20, and the highest is 300, but CC range is only up to 127, so that'll send 20 to 127. So I actually want to set my low range of BPM. I don't intend on going currently below, say, 60 BPM, and now CC 0 will send BPM of 60, and CC 100 will send 160 all the way up to 60 plus 127. This is just a second destination, so you could do simultaneously 2 internal destinations and 2 parameter destinations. Essentially, it's just 2 lists of different places you can send your CC. And then this consume here is important. If you don't want the original CC, which is channel 1 CC 46, to go out, then you turn on consume. So it's going to eat it up, not let it through. If you want it to go through and still affect whatever device or other functionality that you intend for that CC, then you turn that off. Copy and paste will let you copy from this MIDI map 1 into any of the other 16 slots in this particular sequencer's mod matrix. You have 16 slots per sequencer plus the 1 CV input per sequencer. And then that would be copy paste there. Clear map clears everything we just did. And then the last value is just telling us what our last value was. So as I turn the knob, my last value of CC 46 is 11. So I'm going to turn that down. All right, so now we should be good. Now if I look, I've got my CC, I've got my BPM at 60 because my last value was 0. If I start turning my knob, you can see my tempo is changing, and that's CC 46 right there. So I would just dial in what I want. Let's just say 123, 122, press play, and I can still change it if needed. And so that's the mod matrix. Generally, it's going to be the same for the other sequencer types, except for the track selection function, which is exclusive to the multi-track sequencer.